Hi, Emily here with Usborne Books and More. Tonight we're going to talk about homework helpers. You know, Usborne is just known for fantastic nonfiction books. We also have the privilege of Kane Miller titles that come from all over the world. These books are picture books first and foremost, chapter books, engaging books, but so many of them offer opportunities to learn. One of my absolute favorites is All About Scabs. It's from a very silly series that includes the holes in your nose, the gas we pass, and everyone poops. But really and truly, these books with their sort of silly illustrations can really teach you about your body and teach you about things that maybe are a little bit hard to talk about. You know, explaining scabs, and they're kind of gross, but we shouldn't really think of them that way. So how should we think of them? You really shouldn't pick scabs. Why not? Scabs itch. When you touch them, they feel rough. It just makes you want to pick them. I think it's okay to pick this kind of scab. Eek! Are you sure? I mean, great book, but, you know, really educational as well as cute and fun. Now, again, when you think about homework helpers, Greek myths, right? Late elementary school, middle school, we're studying Greek myths. And how great would it be to have a book in your home with just the most incredible illustrations to go along with these classic tales of Greek gods and so forth. The vocabulary in this particular book, the Usborne Book of Greek Myths, is so rich. The stories are told beautifully. All he saw was a pair of eyes burning red in the darkness, and then suddenly the Minotaur was upon him. It seemed to fill the entire tunnel as it charged, a hulking mass with two massive sharp horns heading right for him. He dived clear just in time, landing in a tumbled heap on the ground. I mean, come on, does it get any better than that? On the edge of your seat hearing these stories. Fantastic. If you're looking for something a little bit more of a reference style book, we have many encyclopedias, both illustrated and internet linked. You know, when I say internet linked, Usborne has done a fantastic thing in that they've opened a website, usborne-quicklinks.com, and there we have all these techies at our home office who are constantly searching the web for safe, accurate links to link to this book. The reason why the exact links aren't printed is, of course, they change all the time, right? So you can go to the Usborne Quick Link site and put in the keywords that you find in this book, and they will lead you to all of these safe and wonderful links that your child can use to further their knowledge on a particular subject. It's really exciting. I mean, look, living in a village life circa 1000 to 1500. Talks about farming, food, what the homes looked like. Very exciting book. So this particular one is the Usborne Encyclopedia of World History with internet links, and it's under $20. The spread of Christianity is in here, Mongol invaders, the first cities, all the way back to mammals with pouches. Great resource for your family. I mentioned illustrated dictionaries as well. We have a standard dictionary that's illustrated. We have 3 in the math series for various levels. We have chemistry, we have biology. The list really goes on and on and on. But this dictionary illustrates the very first concepts that you learn in math, and it's great for the child who's not reading. You know, you're reading out loud to them and maybe saying, 0 is the number that stands for no amount. It is sometimes called nil or nothing, but it's illustrated. You know, they can see 5. Okay, that's 5 buttons. But it goes on and on to talk about how to count in different ways using tallying, using tracks. It talks about patterns. It talks about comparing numbers, which is amazing when I see my 4-year-old doing greater and less than. So a great resource tool, wonderful to have in your home. And maybe, you know, your child is getting ready to go into chemistry in school and they're a little bit nervous about taking it in the fall. Having the illustrated chemistry dictionary in your home for the summertime so that they can just pick it up at their leisure and look at it and get familiar with some terms might make it so much easier for them in the fall. My final book, Write Your Own Storybook. This is the final one I want to show to you today. Gosh, I wish I had this one when I was 10. This starts at the very beginning about how to write a story, from finding a quiet place and getting paper and pencils and erasers and a dictionary, and all the way to the various parts of a story, you know, the beginning, the build-up, the problem, the resolution, and the end. And then there's pages and pages of ideas to use. Remember something that happened to you in the past and write a story about it. Here's a list of adjectives or words: monstrous, fire-breathing, puff of smoke, happily ever after. You know, write a story using these terms. Or teaching you how to write comics. In this particular case, it's a comic about pirates, right? So there's great ideas, and I just think this is a fabulous activity for summertime as well, because it can just sit down on your child's desk in their room, and when they have a quiet minute, they can write, they can imagine. So homework helpers, ways to keep the brain going this summer, and I hope you enjoyed looking at those. Thanks.